Well, I've been away for a few days and in Taupo, and I've come back. It's Monday morning, and I look out. It's a beautiful clear sky, but the view seems so clear and different. What's different? The dead tree has gone, just like that. Isn't this world strange? A thing can be there 1 minute and suddenly it's gone. And I mean, it's lovely, it's a clear view, but it's changed. And from our travel point of view through time, it's changed forever, isn't it? I suspect that with full enlightenment and full transcendence, we can travel through any point in time and relook at, if not actually change, any point in time. But I don't know, and you may feel that's just a bit fantastical, so to speak, I mean, really. But we'll see by and by. Thank you, Heavenly Dad. The weekend at Tauhara, I found a tree that had been felled, a huge fir, incredibly tall it would have been, and the 2 or 3 that are left are still there. And I don't know why they took this one down, but it's laying shattered. I haven't got a picture of that. I didn't take a picture, did I? That one was still green, so you may think this sounds rather strange. I'm becoming more and more attached to trees. I mean, concerned. I want to bless them. I see them as life forms. I don't know how much consciousness they have whilst they're here. Perhaps we have been every type of life, or many types, so to speak, in previous lives. I don't know whether the reincarnation is that complex, that extended. Even the case, really. And I don't need to know, do I? I just have a concern for all life. And, well, it just is. I'm not sure what to do with it. I think the love of God courses through us and opens our eyes to wonders previously unknown. Thank you, Heavenly Dad. Love you. Love you. Do I pray for the tree? No, because I'm assuming an all-powerful God who loves all life, loves all, and is caring for all anyway. And I delight in this understanding, this hope. Thank you, Heavenly Dad. I'm reminded of the Jesus story where he says, not a sparrow falls to the ground, but God knows. And we're moving through life And all these other lives are moving through with us in this experience, in this world. We travel together. And my trust is that God, our Heavenly Dad, loves and cares for everyone, every life. My God is an awesome God. He reigns from heaven above in wisdom, power, and love. Our God is an awesome God. Our God is an awesome God. He reigns from the heavens above in wisdom, power, and love. Our God is an awesome God. Our God is an awesome God. He reigns from the heavens above in wisdom, power, and love. Our God is an awesome God. Our God is an awesome God. Our God is an awesome God. Lord, I am thine, I am thine, I am thine. Lord, I am thine, I am thine. Lord, I am thine, I am thine, I am thine. Lord, I am thine, I am thine. Be thou mine, oh, be thou mine. Be thou mine, oh, be thou mine. I am thine, I am thine. I am thine, I am thine. You need to sing, you know. And the things like these two I've just sung here, you can sing endlessly. Repetition. Mantra, yes. Blessing, yes, too. Deep blessing. So it's in your very being to bless and care for you and enable you to bless and care for all life around you. Thank you, Heavenly Dad. Had a lovely weekend, 2 nights away and at Tauhara Retreat Centre. Down there in Taupo. It was a bit cold, it's much warmer up here, and I've had a lovely sleep. It's nearly 7:30 in the morning now on Monday morning, and I could run the kids to school, but it was all arranged for me to still be away, so it's not that I've come back early. It finished one day earlier than I thought. Gosh, it seemed an endless drive back, though. There were roadworks and had to come all sorts of winding roads. At least I didn't lose my way. That navigation system, you would think I'd never lose my way, but I did on the way down there. Did an extra 20k at least that I didn't need to. Well, I got so much encouragement from people. Even a lady who was critical of the way I was singing. The next day, between us, we put it so right. I mean, I don't mean we raised the issue. We were just good to each other. And it restored my peace of mind much because, well, you could say I shouldn't have let it trouble me, but well, it does concern me when people seem to have a go. We try not to do it to others, don't we? We really do. It's just part of the love of God in us, isn't it? Thank you, Heavenly Dad. But yes, it was lovely. I just got encouragement from people around me. I suppose everyone was at their best after a couple of days together. There was a lot of meditation, and I guess it was right. Lovely to be blessed, isn't it? Well, we know how to be blessed, I suppose, anyway, don't we? We don't have to go across the country miles to do it. We can just spend more conscious time loving God, reviewing all that is good and lovely in our past and in our present, and what we feel in hope we can hope for in the future. Love you, Heavenly Dad. Did I learn that special things being away? I'm trying desperately not to be so in the face of groups. I mean, I do sing too loud at times, I suppose, because I just want to worship. I'm not, and of course I want the whole room to worship, to be blessed in such experience. And, well, if someone doesn't want to worship really at heart, I must be a great aggravation. So I get come back. I don't want to be an aggravation to anyone, of course. On the other hand, I do so love worshipping it. Well, full volume, full involvement, full energy. And that must be a real discomfort to some, I suppose. But, well, those that are aggravated by me, I guess, were constrained by the goodness of the energy, as they would say in spiritual circles now. I become more and more conscious of how important it is for all of us to just love. We're not, I was much concerned in my mind with not being part of an organisation. You could say, but the organisation you were at was blessing you. Yes, that's true, but loving God is not organisations. You know, organisations don't go to heaven, do they? Loving God is, well, part and parcel, I suppose, of loving all those around us and trusting in so doing, majorly trusting that God is doing all things well, not we ourselves. I don't need to build an empire, and I certainly don't need to be distracted by doing so. And people do around me. They're building either churches or organisations, meetings, and, well, even like these meetings I've just been to. And obviously, as God has them do it, it's a necessary part of their life, their spiritual development, but it's not necessarily part of yours. From the Jesus story point of view, he's not building anything. He was just sent. Well, I think just to tell us that God is our Heavenly Dad, and perhaps to put us right on a lot of other teaching that is in the Gospels. Yeah, perhaps. But I suspect it centres on simply God being our loving Heavenly Dad. And to major on that is everything. I shall love the Lord thy God with all thy heart and soul, and by his grace and goodness. Not our efforts, but by his full love and care and grace in our life, we do indeed come to loving him with all our heart and soul. I'm reminded that our God is neither male nor female, and nor are we in eternity. Perhaps increasingly we should, as my mum suggested, she suggested I see her as dearest friend. Very strongly she suggested that. Perhaps it's the same with God, our dearest friend. Enables us to be friends with all, at least in eternity. And we're practicing here, aren't we? This lady that was critical of me was extremely kind to me the next day, and me to her, of course. And I'm so glad. Thank you, Heavenly Dad. May I understand more fully what you're teaching me. Am I asking? Is that a prayer? Is that a request? I don't need to ask, do I, Lord? You do everything well. But I'm aware you may be showing me that that's the way to go. Love you, Heavenly Dad. Thank you, Dad.